absolutely had to lose 25 pounds.
You look sadder than a fat woman in a G-string.
Let me tell you, those of you who are starting dieting or dieting a little bit, this is what 67 pounds of fat looks like. I can't lift it.
Damn, what happened? Did you eat the whole time I was in there? I mean, when I left, you was like, plickety-cow, plickety-cow. Now you like, boom. Wait a minute, I could adjust to a plus-size woman. Just more.
They're all fat. The entire room is fat. I'm fat. You're all fat.
Fat bastard.
The before and before shot. Don't be trying to hook me up with the little sister that's bigger than the big sister. Fat bitches need love too.
Just two fat bad bitches over here, yeah.
Just two fat bad bitches.
And this is
Under the Weight of It All.
Under the Weight of It All. This is a podcast where we break down the spectrum of the fat experience. We're going to confront those stigmas that society has put on us and flip that shame right back with honesty, laughter, and a little bit of chaos. I am Karrington Allure. I am a Cleveland-based hairstylist and a really cool fucking fat podcaster.
And I am Felisha, Alexus. I am a mom and a plus-size model, creative, entrepreneur, and just like an all-around badass bitch.
Just two fat bad bitches over here,
just
yeah.
Two fat bad bitches.
And this is
Under the Weight of It All. So,
welcome to our first episode.
Welcome to our first episode. Yes,
first
we are
episode.
Fucking here.
Damn.
Why are you here, Karrington? What are we doing this for?
You know, I think I'm here to create some space for some fat bitches just like us. And fat bitches that are not like us. And quite frankly, any bitch that feels like they've been disenfranchised on this planet.
Yeah.
I think that I'm here to just fucking be here and prove that I am here and create space for myself.
And
How
others.
about you?
Yeah.
What you doing here?
What am I doing here?
Brought
I am here to create a platform that we could be honored and we can be...
Take your time.
know.
She's finding it.
That we could be honored and we could just show that we are not a monolith.
Yeah.
That we are not all desperate, sad, uncomfortable with our bodies and ourselves. I just want this to be what we needed when we were growing up.
Man.
This podcast is for what every big bitch, mid-sized bitch, anybody, if you was
bitch.
over a size motherfucking 8 in the 2000s, you was fat, right?
Come on.
So this is for anybody that needed this shit growing up. This is for my little sisters coming up. Like,
yeah.
I'm doing this because
literally
we need it.
Who else is going to do it?
I'm doing this because ain't nobody else doing this shit.
Come on.
And who better to do it than us?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm here to fuck shit up. I'm here to shake the narrative. I'm here to change people's presumptions and opinions. And yeah, I'm here to make people question their own thoughts and their own prejudices when it comes to other people's bodies. Mind your fucking business.
Literally. I hope y'all
Welcome. Stay a while.
Hop a squat.
Get comfortable.
You know what
Take
I'm
your
saying?
panties off. No, I'm just playing. No, yeah.
No,
take them off.
take your panties off. Mine are off right now.
Want to see?
That's for the Patreon. For our first episode, this is Fat Bitches Need Love Too. To get this first week started, we're going to start with our Thick and Unfiltered. This segment is our weekly warm-up before we get into the guts of the episode. We're going to take our real-time mess, current events, pop culture, and recap everything into just a relevant fat scenario. So for today, we'll discuss the phrase every fat woman is familiar with. Fat bitches need love too. This is a raw conversation on fat desire, dating, unpacking what it feels like to be rejected romantically just for existing in a fat body, and what that does to our sense of self. So let's start with our first topic. So Felisha, when was the first time you heard the phrase fat bitches need love too, and how did it make you feel?
The first time I've heard the phrase was definitely in like media. The first time that I heard it in person though, I was in the 7th grade.
And wow, that's young.
I was at a party, a house party.
Okay.
There.
Yeah.
And asked me to dance on him. And you know, as a fat girl getting like asked.
Oh, that's world breaking.
Yeah. And was like saying something to him, like, you know, like don't do
like,
it.
What? Yeah.
Yeah. And I was like, fat bitches need love too. Like, I was right there. Like,
Damn. I'm mad that he said it right in front of you though.
I mean, like,
it's chill, but it's also like,
yeah,
damn.
but like, yeah, because I'm like, in my head, I was just like, yeah, nigga.
Yeah, and I do.
Why you
bitch.
trying
Yeah.
to like, yeah?
And I do need love.
like, I think it was a way just to get him off of his back, you know,
Yeah.
like, so he wasn't so, because he was being judgmental, so that was his way of kind of directing that conversation.
My concern with that, like what I want to get to is just like how it was unnecessary. Like he could have just danced with you and it could have just been a thing, but we have to talk about how fat bitches need love too. So I get that, you know.
How about you?
I don't think I've ever necessarily had someone say the phrase exactly "fat bitches need love too," but I totally have experiences of just like knowing that because I'm fat, the love that I'm gonna receive, especially romantically, was going to be different. So I remember like as a kid, this is gonna sound so crazy, and my parents, you know what I'm saying, they grew up in the 60s. Their version of body image is, you know, as skewed as a lot of us, and so I remember sitting in the kitchen with my mom and Chris Brown, see Breezy. Y'all know Breezy Bell going on right now. Love me some Breezy. Kept it popping. Okay. Love him. Hey, what? Ooh. Okay. I love me some. Some C Breezy. And my mom, it's crazy, she used that against me. And I remember her pulling me in the kitchen one day and being like, this is crazy, y'all. She was like, if you ever want this man to be able to wrap his hands around you and to be seen as valued, you'll lose weight. And it was Chris just like, Brown? So Chris Brown I gotta lose weight for him to hug me? Huh? That's crazy.
You can pay $1,000 for that shit right now.
Also that! He wheelbarrowing bitches for like that's crazy. That's not even an exaggeration. Like, we saw the picture. You feel me? Like,
yeah.
It's crazy.
That is insane.
Yeah, no, and I just remember that being like you know, and I know we're going to get into like our dating history and everything too, but like in terms of how that translated and like how I receive love, like that is not something you forget. Like when I was told that at that age, just like you were a child, like I wasn't even in an age where I was dating. So to have that already be the first association with my body and relationships.
And why would she set you up like that about Chris Brown?
Girl, literally, because it's like it's Chris Brown.
Like, why would she? That is such a like.
I just am like, girl, he was a whole ass celebrity, and you thought that it was like, why did it?
But she probably used it like she
like
almost
motivation.
It.
Yeah, but it's like that's the motivation we're doing, girl. If you don't give me a dietitian, if that's the vibe, like, what are we talking about? Like, you think like shaming me into losing weight is gonna do it? Like, that's crazy.
No, people do think that.
If you want the love of a man, like.
But that is like the main motivator around people losing weight.
Yeah,
is to find love.
Yeah,
which we have some stats coming up in other segments. But what's going on in the fat world? What are we talking about?
Listen,
what are we talking about? What is the pop culture? What's going on?
So I think recently the biggest thing is the stuff with Cardi B.
Okay,
and for one, we could talk about the actual court case itself, which Cardi was just on trial for a mishap that she had with a security guard.
Right.
I'm not necessarily sure of all the details, but I know a big part of the case was that the security guard was a bigger woman. And it became like such a meme in the process of it. And then the other aspect of Cardi is
her dropping that merch.
Exactly. The plus and being surprised that plus size
people,
she
said something like, I didn't know I had fat fans or something like that.
First off, as a fat person in general, when we're fans of someone that's of like any type of celebrity, to have any acknowledgement as in merch.
Yeah.
Because y'all only be going up to a 2X.
Not even XL.
Let's talk about it.
XL.
Let's talk about it, because baby, I'm 5'8".
She was happy that the 3Xs was sold, bitch. I'm happy you're selling 3Xs,
babe. In the first place.
The fuck?
For real. That's the thing. It's like it made me sad because I feel like ever since the inception of social media, the inception of like the big body movement, there's always been a huge acknowledgement for access to clothing. So it's insane to me that I'm not expecting Cardi B to be 100% versed on what fat bodied people need completely, but I am completely surprised that her team in general allowed her to be that ignorant publicly.
I feel like she did say it was a moment between her and Barty Gang, and I don't know, like, I feel like a part of the reason that we're here is to take the power away from fat. So I feel like wanting to cancel her, or I'm going to take Cardi for who she is. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? She is not a nasty person, and she plays all motherfucking day.
Facts.
So I do feel like when she's like, she doubled down and was like, I'm not apologizing because I was just playing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And if you're hurt, that's on you.
Yeah.
I mean, I agree.
I hear you. And I think playing is one thing. I just think it hits different when it's someone from outside of our community a lot of the time. The whole point of this is to not like exclude anybody from being able to be a part of that conversation, but I do think there is a sense of sensitivity that people need to have, especially considering like Cardi B profits on either end of the spectrum, whether she acknowledges fat people are her fans or not.
Right.
But at the same time, I get exactly what you're saying. Like, I don't think she means it maliciously either.
I feel like Cardi is an ally. I mean, she talks about her pussy so much and it being so good.
No, Cardi.
And saying that she got good pussy just like fat. I feel like
Cardi.
she's an ally.
I don't know if you done fucked around with a big bitch before, but you know your teeth.
I'm available.
Got the macaroni and everything, bitch.
She good, she's good, she's good.
Yeah, like I ain't.
But yeah, I don't know. I feel like there's nuance to the situation. Like,
I might just be a hard ass about it too.
To every situation.
Yeah.
I feel like the stuff that happened with that girl though,
Samira. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry if we botched her name, but yeah.
Apologies.
Yeah.
But I feel like that is where it kind of like.
So I don't think I'm 100% versed on. Can you kind of remind me?
I think they were just going back and forth.
Okay.
And I feel like Cardi really didn't mean to hurt anybody's feelings. So that's why she kept making videos, like saying like I'm not apologizing, but trying to connect in a way. But her and the girl was just going back and forth.
See, and I could see her being a little fatigued as a fat influencer, just considering like Samira has been going back to back with Forever 21, I think H&M, like a few of those bigger clothing brands that have really given her backlash just for simply wanting to create space where fat people can dress themselves. Yeah. I just think I do think it's crazy that it's one thing if you don't like fat people because you have a preference of who you romantically want to be with. I don't think that's fine. But like to not see where me wanting clothing is like value.
Yeah,
it's just insane to me. Like I get if you don't want to see me, but you want to see me naked because we can do that. Like
I think that's why people feel sensitive about it, just because we are moving out of the body positive movement.
Oh, for sure.
You know,
oh, for sure.
We are, I feel like the state that we are in a country, as a country, is reflecting the different movements of minority groups or disenfranchised or, you know, so as immigrants, as black people, gays, trans, as fat people, you know, like, I just feel like this is why we're here. You know, like we are headed back to heroin chic. I feel like being here and doing this podcast at this time in this climate where everybody is taking a step back from being inclusive and like non-judgmental and minding their fucking business because my body is not your business. I think it's an act of resistance.
For sure.
Platforming ourselves right now.
Yeah.
Because not only are we fat, we are black women. Fat, black women. We are queer.
And I mean, these are things that historically, like, even at the sizes we are now, like, I could have been 100 to 150 pounds lighter than I am and still would not be accepted just because of my race. And even maybe just because of the way I was shaped. So I agree with you. Like, this is a time for us to kind of, I think you said at one point recently while we were getting this together, you were like, we were just planting our toes in this resistance. And I think that's so true. It's like we're being firm in where we stand. Like, do I want to glorify, like, an unhealthy lifestyle or, like, living in a certain aspect? No, absolutely not. I hope that this, to a certain extent, helps me heal my own trauma within that. But I do want to, and we want to create space for other disenfranchised people, quite frankly, to be themselves. Like, I don't, whether I'm on a weight loss journey or not. Like, my weight has nothing to do with my personality, my worth, or, like, how I should be able to operate through this world, through this country in general.
I don't think anybody's physical flaw.
No.
Not even flaws. They're just seen as flaws by society because remember the man that approached us when we did our Fat in the Field? Yeah. He was a shorter man. Yes. And he said, I could relate to you guys so much just because as a short man, that's not what society wants. Yeah. Who gives a fuck what society wants?
Why y'all care? We be having, like, families, love, like, all these things that, all these experiences that we're deemed to not, like, I have so much of that around me. I feel like because I've been forced to find community a lot faster than others in that way because we're not deemed as acceptable. Like it's nice to talk to other people that have like-minded, whether you're fat, tall, short, extra skinny, whatever it may be. Like I don't think, to your point, it doesn't matter what your shape is. We all have some type of narrative or stereotype that's out there that's meant to push us down and really make us avoid the actual issue at hand, and that's just to be in community and love one another and be on this damn floating rock, for the love of God. Like,
I feel like community is so lost.
It is.
Like, it is so lost. We live in such a individualistic society. It's all about me, mine.
Yeah.
Not some people don't even care about the people inside their damn house. You know what I mean? So they definitely don't give a fuck about the people outside their house.
Yeah. And to your point, with us being fat women, I think that our experience has purposely been pushed aside and been left outside of those conversations, or that house, if you will. Like, I think that, especially with the conservative narrative that we're talking about now, and that's without us, like, saying our political views, I think in general, morally, like, we just want to be able to operate this world without being seen as a monolith, and being individuals and being allowed to have jobs, have families, have love, do whatever we want to do in terms of this experience without having to answer for our size or how we look.
And I think that's something that can go across races, culture, religions, across the aisle. People don't like fat people.
No.
Like, they don't.
Yeah.
We are not respected in any space. We're always made the joke. You know what I mean? So this being fat, I feel like obviously it's not the experience of being a black person. You know what I mean? But when you're black and then you slather being fat on it. Yeah. Yeah.
Crazy.
Our next segment is called Society Scale. This is our reactionary segment where we watch viral videos, sex scenes, cultural moments. We critique, discuss them in relation to the topic at hand. So today we have, I couldn't find the separate video, so it's another creator reacting to this person's, but I'm going to shout this creator out. His name is Liam Layton. He is an ally. He is a balanced health fitness creator. I love his videos. He takes plus size videos and reacts to them because, you know, plus size women can't do anything. And he will say that in here. So let's watch.
Call it what you want, but I do not believe a woman who is out of shape deserves to be in a relationship.
Well, I can think of a few things, but let's just quickly make sure there isn't a psych.
When it comes to love, there are rules one must abide by.
Doesn't seem like it.
And the first one is love thy neighbor as you love yourself. So if you cannot love yourself enough to make sure you are physically fit.
Oh, sorry, I was just going to add to the list of things overweight people can't do according to social media. Eat food, obviously. Not go to the gym, but also go to the gym. People seem to get mad at both. I think I'll put it right under exist. Be loved. Yeah. There we go. Jokes aside, I feel like the only thing these videos accomplish is stroking the ego of people who are already fit. It's basically a circle jerk amongst people who have huffed enough of their own creatine farts to make them think they're better than everyone else. They're not. They're just insecure. Fuck them. Out of 10. Okay, bye.
Clearly that person was a very fit, beautiful...
By society
standards would absolutely
standards.
consider her a beautiful woman, and I think that that's fair. But I think this is the one thing about being a fat woman is I've never had to, like, although I've been forced to acknowledge my, like, the way I look as a factor that other people will contribute into dating me, like, that's not a factor in how I date. So I don't need to, like, look a certain way or fit in a certain mold to value my love for myself. Like, I love myself, and I think you'll agree, like, I could be the size of a pencil right now and I would love myself. I could be double the size that I'm at right now and I would love myself. I don't think that the ways in which I love myself also can be judged by someone else, especially when you don't know my traumas, my history, like the things that I've personally gone through that have contributed to me being this size. Because, girl, I don't know if you forgot, bitch, we live in America. I had a shot of aspartame this morning.
Like, I feel like somebody who loves themselves doesn't have the capacity or can't find any room to critique and judge others to that degree.
In the first place.
Because if I am critiquing and judging somebody, now everybody judges. I'm not saying that I do not make first judgments, but when I am really judging somebody, it's not about who you are, what you have, what you look like. It's about your fucking character.
Oh, for sure.
And a lot of these motherfuckers are lacking character, including her.
I think that's the thing with standard size people. Calling y'all out first episode, I think that y'all really ride on the fact that you are accepted by society, that you lack character. You lack any type of individualism.
You get to lack character.
You're allowed to lack character.
Yeah.
Where I'm forced to either
They're
be
allowed
this
to be
funny
mediocre.
person, 100%.
Absolutely.
100%. And it's frustrating when you are mad at me for not wanting to fit that mold, especially when I don't fucking fit in it in the first place. That mold was never created for me to fit in the first place. So why are you so gung-ho to have me fit in it to just appease your thoughts about yourself? Girl, you love yourself. Worry about you. Find you some business and stick to it. Me and my business is good. Like,
I just don't understand why we always come up in the conversation of dating.
Y'all ain't got shit else to do
with non-fat people.
Literally.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like, what? Girl, you look like you was on a nice little walk.
Mind
like
your business.
Like you was enjoying the fucking day. And you just decided to get on your motherfucking phone and decide, like, for what?
Fat bitch,
you ain't got nothing to do. Eggs are $67. Go make some money.
So pissed me off.
Shit.
For real.
Like,
For real.
Like,
That's a good point,
about?
though. It's like, girl, like, who pissed you off today?
The fat bitch that fucked her nigga.
That's what I'm saying. Like, somebody,
what?
I think there was a big girl, big somebody that took your partner and it hurt your feelings, and I understand that, but that's your problem for thinking that big people can't do that. Like, my size has never stopped me from getting love in the first place, so please find you some love, because you clearly need it. I don't spend my time on my glorious walks judging people in their love life. Let's get into heavy conversations. All right, I'm really excited about this segment, guys. So this is the portion of our show where we're going to discuss the central theme of the topic. We're going to really deep dive between the both of us and our real life experiences. Mm-hmm. We're going to really try to stay within the topic and just how specifically fat bitches needing love has affected us and how we sit with this same topic today. So I'm going to ask the first question here, Felisha. I am so curious. What is your definition of fat love? What does it mean to be loved, desired, and respected at any size?
My definition of fat love would be someone loving me at any size. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Because I feel like if you only love me when I'm fat, you know,
y'all piss me off too. Like, I can't.
Like, that's a little, you know,
God.
Like, as a
we get it. You like big bitches.
I feel like no, for real. But I feel like weight is something that comes and goes. Like, it's a part of life. People lose weight, they gain weight, you know. So I just feel like if you only love me, because they got them motherfuckers.
I meant to feel y'all.
Them feeders.
Y'all scare me.
Them feeders, they want y'all to kill y'all. It's just it's like a slow death. They want control.
Can I say this real quick? I just want to say this one thing because it's on my mind and it has to do with how crazy feeders are. I had a man one time ask me if I would pour Chipotle. Listen to this. Fresh Chipotle. I'm saying beans, rice, vegetables, chicken. Corn, baby, sour cream, salsa, hot salsa, guacamole. Okay? Tortilla. This person wanted me to pour this shit in my ass crack, okay? I don't even I wish I was kidding. I want all of you to think about how uncomfortable it would be to have Chipotle ingredients in your butt crack.
I mean, you do have Chipotle ingredients in your butt crack with the next day, and that shit is uncomfortable.
But I
can only imagine if it's fresh.
If it's not coming in and out, I don't want it to go out and then in. That's not what I want.
That is insane.
No, it was wild, and it's crazy because it's always the fit man. Why was he like a bodybuilder type man? Also, like it's never
because them the ones.
Like you freaky ass,
you
just
freaky
nasty,
fuck.
just freaky
You freaky ass fuck.
Like I like nasty shit, but you nasty. You need to talk to your preacher about that shit. Talk to your mama.
You need to go see that lady. That's insane. What does it mean to be desired as a fat person? Damn, just don't focus on my weight. I offer so many other great things as a partner, and you know, whether that be romantically or just in the bedroom. Like, I want somebody to desire me because I'm a good person, because they like what's coming out of my mouth, so they want to go up in it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I think that the coolest part about this question is that if we weren't two full-figured women, we would not be asking this question, and it would be a no-brainer. And that's the most interesting thing about it. Like, all of the answers that you've given are so factual, but I also think that they're second nature to someone that does not look like us. And for that reason, fat bitches need love too needs to just be something that is done without thinking about it. Like, you don't need to like I don't need to teach you how to desire me. If you really desire me, you will. Like, I don't need to teach you to just like to love me regardless of the size that I'm at, because if you want to, you will. And I think the problem is I don't think that there's not love out there for fat women, fat people in general. There's work to do on both sides. I think that on someone that maybe is pursuing that fat person, I think that they're influenced by society to not do it. But I also think that there's a lot of insecurities within our own community, and myself included, that doesn't always want to see that that person wants to desire me. I consider myself fairly confident, but I still think at times like it's, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't really, like, you're just talking shit. Like, you ain't really trying to do nothing. But it's like that person might really want it. But it's just, acceptance is just, I'm not like, it's not like natural.
Downplay it all.
Yes. Like, it's like, I don't want to hurt myself. And you know what I mean?
No, I feel you.
Yeah.
I feel you. That leads me to ask and wonder, when was the first time that you realized that being fat might affect the way that you are desired or the way, you know?
Okay. I had just moved to Painesville.
Okay.
This was like 7th or 8th grade, and you know how like every school does that like big trip to DC or whatever maybe.
Yeah.
And we were at like a bus stop getting food, and this cute ass boy, y'all don't even understand. This man was.
He was socially attractive little boy.
He was socially attractive, and I was I was into that. So
she is into that.
I am.
She likes them pretty.
I do like them pretty, and if you're watching and you pretty. The Instagram will be linked. But look, no. Like, I liked him. He was cute. As a kid, I knew that I was attractive to people, but I knew that no one wanted to act on that attraction. So I remember we were all sitting in the food court, and it was him, a few other his friends, like this crew of fuckboys basically. And he had like been play flirting with me the entire time. I'm new to this school. I didn't know that he had a girlfriend, whatever it may be. We're kids also. Like, what? Where were they going? The cafeteria? Like, anyways. He asked me to sit on his lap, and I thought this man was dash. Bro, I got my shoes up and I walked on over to that lap, perched this little booty up like I was gonna sit on that thing. And he literally stopped and started like laughing. Like, they were like literally did that whole thing just like make fun of me basically. And it was like, first off, bitch, you're lost. Cause this little booty plump. At least it was. Bitch. For one. Two, it was just like a reminder of, damn, I thought this person was really interested in me, but like you only doing that because I am fat. Like, I've never not been pretty. You know what I mean? Like, all those things.
That's like, I don't know if people are ever interested in me because I'm fat.
It's like, what's real and what's not.
Yeah. Like, I remember my daughter's father being like, I was trying to get at you for weeks. When we had connected, and I was like me, this nigga not shit. So I was also young, but like, but like I was like, me, like, how could this person like me? Look at me. So,
and it sucks because it still is like, I still love myself in the same words, but it very much is a knee-jerk reaction to the way I've been trained to operate with the rest of the world. Like, I do think I'm valued, and I do think like both of us deserve love. But I think because the rest of the world convinced me that they're not going to give it to me in the ways that I desire, I protect myself from being hurt in the forefront. Because I think that every person deserves love.
Absolutely.
But it's like, when you're 7 years old and your mama tell you Chris Brown ain't gonna hug you, and somebody else playing tricks on their lap and shit, like, you're gonna start to build that scarring up to like protect yourself from being hurt in the future.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I'm curious, have you ever received a backhanded compliment? And if so, was it while you were dating or was it from friends?
Not that I can think of.
Yeah.
Also, I got a touch of the tism. So it doesn't register to me that somebody's trying to throw shade until like I'm in the shower the next day and I'm like, wait.
Till it's damn near cloudy, yeah.
Did that bitch, you know? So, but I don't think so. Not in true friendship. In dating, I always get, you're cute for a fat girl.
Hate it.
I don't usually fuck fat girls, but I want to fuck you. You know, like, you're cute fat, you know, like, it's appropriate for me to be
you
fat.
tell that to every fat bitch you date.
But
you
like,
fuck the fat bitches.
Or like the compliments on like what Cardi be saying, like, yeah, we got the good coochie and we got it, or you know, we eat that dick.
And it's like, I can say it, you can't. You know what I mean?
Like, I can acknowledge the fact that I ate that dick.
Yeah.
But you don't gotta acknowledge the fact that I be eating that.
Like, it becomes such a lustful thing.
There's the stigma that fat girls are easy because we'll just accept whatever the fuck.
And maybe I am if the price is right. But like,
I'm easy for the ones I want to be easy for.
I think that everyone is a little easy, but the minute, because you don't think that I deserve to be loved, you think that any love that I give out is me being generous with my body. Where like, y'all just as easy as I am. You just didn't expect me to go outside and be fucking like y'all are.
No, that is.
And I am, bitch.
And I am.
Like,
and I'm is.
Okay. And still will. Hide your nigga, hide your wife. Okay. Cause we killing everybody on this bitch.
with that, have you ever dated somebody that you felt like was clearly attracted to you and embarrassed or wanted to keep you a secret or something like that?
I was dating someone who I think that any girl would be excited to date this person. They had a really cool job. They were like more in like a social light, which was cool. I felt very special to date this person, but then after a while I realized we weren't going anywhere but a hotel room. I don't want to completely blame this person for that because I do think that it was a little bit of they were insecure to be dating a bigger person and I was insecure to be dating someone of their stature.
Did you feel like you didn't deserve it?
I don't think that I didn't deserve it. I think I just felt the hesitation
in him.
Yeah.
So it made you hesitate.
Yeah,
as well?
like I think
Okay.
I think I know when someone wants me for sure.
Right.
Truly, I've yet to feel completely desired by somebody, but I think in that situation specifically, it's like I would, let's say for this, like he would come to my house and it would be like, oh, like who's there or something. You know what I'm saying? Or it's like come to the hotel, but like come through the side door type shit. And it was like, now I thought because of the job that he had, he couldn't necessarily have women around him. So I fully thought that it was because of those reasons that he was trying to be passive about it. But like just like you said, like months later, you kind of have that thought back. And I think everybody processes relationships after you have a moment to do so. But I remember sitting back and thinking like, I didn't have to go through the side door. You could have like been a little bit more interested in me. Like just because you had like a charger at your house after we had sex, I asked for one time doesn't mean that you like me. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like there was no like dig to get to know me. It was after like a lot of lustful situations. Like it all, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
It sucks though. I hope that I find that one day. I don't think that just because I'm fat, that's the reason why I haven't had
Every motherfucking bitch on my 600-pound life has a partner. Now it might be that feeding shit.
Kids, okay,
right.
Children.
Yeah,
they be having a little bit of everything, and their husbands be fine sometimes.
and they be lifting them rolls.
Listen,
and getting up
that's
in
okay.
there.
Wait,
like, that's
wait.
crazy.
We talking about lifting rolls because that's the thing with fat bitches. I got more stuff. I got more folds. Think between the lines, baby.
Not me. Don't do that shit to me.
I don't want you to. I'm not saying I want you to do it. That's not the point. I'm not saying I want you to do it. I'm just saying you wonder why a fat bitch is always fed. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying I'm asking for that, but I'm saying there's some bitches out here that are
that are willing.
But I'm saying I think I have not experienced those things just out of like my own personal traumas and everything. But
have you had anybody that like low-key made you feel uncomfortable? They're just paying too much attention to your body? Or
okay, I can't say I've had someone that made me feel like, not like to that extent of like, okay, this man came here to fuck some back rolls. Like, I ain't never had that. I've never had that. But, and I truly like leave immediately. You know what I'm saying? Like, absolutely not.
Nigga, you're scaring me.
You're literally terrifying me.
You're scaring the hoes.
Literally. But I've had more of like a, why you kissing my stomach so much? Like, you don't be kissing everybody's stomach like that. Like, I'm not pregnant. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's okay if you want to kiss my stomach, rub on my stomach, touch on me in that way. Like, that's totally fine. But it's like,
a lot of girls don't like that shit.
You literally making out with my belly button right now, bitch. This is weird. It just comes off as more lustful. It's like,
it's that fine line of fetishization.
Yeah, like, I don't think there's one specific thing. Like, if you desire me and you want to whatever, like, that's one other thing. But I think the intention behind it becomes really obvious depending on the person you're dealing with. Yep. Yeah, like, I've had my stomach kissed on, thighs, all that kissed on by everybody, but there's some people where it didn't feel as genuine as others.
Right.
Yeah.
Where it felt performative instead of like actually like, ooh,
it felt like, well, I ain't never kissed a fat bitch stomach before. Let me try that. Right. Like, that's how it was like. I'm about to get up under that roll. Like hell no. Why do you think society treats attraction to fat women as taboo or shameful?
Do you want the real answer?
I'm hoping for it. Give it to me raw.
The patriarchy and white supremacy. And capitalism.
It's really all the isms though.
All the isms.
It's all the isms. Y'all love the ism.
Yeah, they
y'all
love
it.
Ism.
It's sexism, ism, baby, fatism, like racism, like sexism, like y'all just love the ism. And the only reason we give a fuck about how we all look is to support the stupid patriarchy that we're all forced to live within. Quite frankly, we were all taught to love ourselves and just to naturally like be one with ourselves. Would you really give a fuck if I was fat?
No, nobody would care.
If you did care, the way in which you did would be so much more authentic. What would dating look like as a fat girl if we were the standard of beauty?
If we were the standard of beauty, what would dating look like? I don't think it would look any different than what the skinny hoes is going through now. Sorry, not to call y'all the hoes, but y'all know what I mean.
We all hoes. I'm gonna call you a hoe.
Like, I think looks and the outside, the physical is one thing. But truly, I think where the disconnect is, I don't think that men are honest with what they want. of course, not all men. I don't know all men to speak.
No, I
for
agree
all
with you.
men.
I agree with
But
that. 100%.
I think majority, and that is just from a cultural point.
Yeah.
You know,
we're not allowed to be.
Where we are in society, you know, men are seen as bitches if they are nice to women.
Yeah.
And no matter
especially now.
Right. No matter what the
Yeah.
size is, it's just harder to be nicer to a fat woman than it is a skinny woman. You know what I mean?
Literally. I think it's easier to get it off.
Right.
100%. I agree with that.
So I honestly, in terms of, hey, it's going well, I've had dates that have gone well.
Yeah.
Bigger.
No, say that again, please.
I've had dates that have gone well bigger. I have had fun dates, and, you know, now I'm not, you know, I'm a solo poly person, and my dating looks a lot different than what it did
Please,
when
can
I
we
first
animate
started
a unicorn on her head
dating.
when she says that?
What do you think?
I agree with that statement 100%. I think my perspective of why it wouldn't look different is maybe a little different than the way you're speaking. But I just think in the way society is now, like, there's not a single thing that a fat person does that a skinny person does not do, and vice versa. I think in terms of, like, who is allowed to be beautiful, that changes over time. Like, quite frankly, the way society is going and the way food prices are, we about to get to a point where y'all gonna wish y'all was fat just to say that you had enough food to feed your damn self.
No, for real.
But what do I know? So over time and over history, like, who's been deemed desirable has changed based off society itself. And I think going back to our point beforehand, we're at a time now where it's not acceptable to necessarily be, if you are full figured, you have to have a certain shape. I'm not someone that necessarily has that PBL shape, and I never will, and that's okay. I think in terms of, like, allowing us to be the standard of beauty in that way, like, I think just more people would be out loud in the ways they love us in private.
Yeah, it would definitely allow men that find us attractive to feel empowered to find us attractive and love us out loud and not behind closed doors.
And not like on the, because I do think in terms of the love we get, I don't want to say it's not exactly what I want, but I just don't think it's authentic. Like, I'm obsessed with TikTok right now recently because y'all know the algorithm starts to feed you videos that are based off of how you look and all the things that you're interested in.
Right.
So I'm getting a lot of videos of a lot of, like, cisgendered men, and they'll be like societal's aspect of beauty, of cute or whatever it may be, and they'll be like, oh, I just love a BBW, and they'll be like, what's the little dick dance they be doing? Yeah, that little dick dance, they be just doing that in the cameras, talking about I love big bitches or whatever it may be, but it's like, it's just for the show of it. Like, it's just not authentic. And I mean,
and to round out, they doing that dick dance, they love big coochie. You love fat girl coochie. You don't love us for real.
Man.
You don't love us for real. You love that shit between our legs.
Okay.
That don't mean much to me.
No.
That means nothing to me.
No.
I know it's good. And next.
Like, we should be grateful to have sex with somebody. I hate that rhetoric. Like, how fat women should literally be grateful for any type of, like, sexual encounter they have.
And I think that's why men specifically, but you know what? I think that's why people get mad when you don't reciprocate. You know, they expect, because this person's fat, I'm going to holler. And when I do that,
oh my gosh,
they're going to.
talk about that.
They think it's like in the bag.
They're like, all I gotta do is take her out one
time.
time. Not even take her out. All I gotta do is talk to her, say hello.
Pause. Be nice.
Give some interest. Do you? And the
I'm a fucking adult.
The awkward moment. I've been on dates.
A grown ass woman.
Literally, and I've been on dates where it'll be a great date. And once it comes time to either we're planning that second date, figuring out where we're going for that second location, whatever it may be, and I'm not interested in going further, and now I'm fat bitch, I'm all types of different, you know, like the facade of the niceness went away the minute I showed that I'm allowed to choose. And that's crazy as shit.
You want to know what? I think that even goes further than just sexual and relationships. That goes for friendships, too. I remember
for sure.
Falling out with somebody I thought we was cool. That bitch started calling me Fupa. Bitch, you let me set this motherfucking fupa on your motherfucking forehead if I let you, hoe. But, okay, next.
That's the thing, too, with friends as well, because I like, obviously, we can go all day about relationships, but there is a nuance with being the fat friend. And it's not just the fat friend that, like, I think, like, the duff friend or, like, the designated fat friend aspect, but I think in terms of, like, a lot of my skinny friends, I have been their support system in terms of their own personal confidence for years. And that's not to knock them at all. Y'all don't have that sense of confidence that I think we're forced to carry, and the minute that I express the confidence that I have implanted in myself and have built up, I'm the fucking problem. Where it's like, look at yourself. Like, genuinely take the time to look at yourself and understand, like, what is in you that makes you irritated that I'm living in my truth? Why does it offend you that me as a fat body person who, quite frankly, you're not fat, you know what I'm saying, you're not fat, you don't have those issues that you are so worried about me having, like, why do you care so much that I'm comfortable in myself, especially if it doesn't affect you?
I don't think they care so much. They just like, people think their opinion is more important than it actually is.
I think it's just deflecting from their issues themselves.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, like I think they just want to, I think it's easier for people to point out our flaws and act as if that they are bigger than theirs because it's obvious. Like
it's physical.
You can physically see that I'm different. You can physically see that I am, you know, standing out compared to the rest of everyone else. I can't see your coke addiction, bitch.
Yeah.
Can't see it. I can't see that maybe you also like to eat, but your relationship,
you're throwing it
like
up.
it's not
and
as
no tea, no shade.
No,
because
but
that is something that is to be taken very seriously.
Absolutely, but it's like just because my trauma and my issues are visible does not make them any less valuable than yours. I'm forced every day to acknowledge who I am as a person, and
and the confidence.
That's not a reality for
the confidence
people.
Is not. Oh, we want to be confident because we acknowledge that we're beautiful and we're pretty and we catch a dick. Like that's not where the confidence comes from.
Oh my God,
the confidence comes from protection. The confidence comes from. Survival.
I wish that I could say the confidence came from genuinely just loving myself. Like I think that I learned to love myself being confident.
Oh yeah. I had to fake it to get here.
Oh, for sure. Especially growing up in the early 2000s. I was a fat kid that grew up after Precious was put out. You know what I'm saying?
Somebody called me Precious when I was pregnant. Bitch.
Y'all so damn ignorant.
Do I look like Precious? No.
That's the thing.
But they don't care. They don't care.
Can I get Jill Scott at least? Damn. Jeez.
Like somebody different. They just go for the same people. Lizzo, Precious,
And that's why when y'all try to cuss out fat people, you get cussed the fuck out because it's so unoriginal. It's so unoriginal.
It's very unoriginal.
Man.
It's very
We be dog walking the fuck out of y'all in them arguments. Y'all be so mad.
Like, what else can you say? Like, it's very sad.
What, you gonna call me a big back bitch? I heard one time, I'll never forget this. I heard one time this person, they would get into an argument and they said that this girl smelled like giddy up biscuits and quarterback nuts. And you think calling me fat's gonna piss me off? Fuck you.
Wait, hold on. Can you run?
Giddy up biscuits. It's some southern shit.
And what nuts?
Quarterback. Go Browns. Like, you think calling somebody fat is going to offend me? Like, I don't give a fuck. I know, bitch, I am fat. That's the thing. Like, we want to take power out of that word. I am fat. Let's say that right now. I'm a fat person. Oh my God, what? There's a pig that just flew by. You didn't even see it. I swear to God, you didn't even see it.
The London Bridge is currently falling the fuck down.
Bro.
We're fat.
I am fat.
Did you know that?
Oh, it's like I don't need someone else to fucking acknowledge it. Nor do I need your assistance. Nor do I need your bullshit ass health advice that you were not trained to give me. Mm-hmm. I literally just need you to allow me to be myself and give me the space I need to be able to grow as a person. Just like we all want on this dumbass floating rock that we're forced to be on.
Yeah. The next segment that we're going to get into is, I love this segment because I think that it proves that we're just not here talking out of our ass. If heavy conversations is the meat of the episode, then this is the potatoes. Into the thick of it is where we back up our lived experience with stats and data. There will be informed guests that can add to our conversation or give us another perspective to consider. We will be breaking down how this topic, Fat Bitches Needing Love Too, affects the plus size real world, the societal impact. I have a couple stats here that I looked up. The first one is about internet daters and the body type preferences. So one study from Yahoo took 5,810 heterosexual dating profiles, found race, ethnicity, and gender influenced body type preferences. White men were more likely to prefer thin and toned women, where African American and Latino men were more likely than white men to prefer thick or large bodies. So there are men that are attracted to fat/thick bodies, but because of societal and beauty norms, there's a lot of pressure to hide that and feel shame. So yes, a lot of people are into us, but they just don't say it out loud. I think it's interesting seeing as I do date white men, and
okay, let's talk about that. I don't, so that's I don't. So, what is your experience like dating white men?
It's been 10 times better than it has.
No shades of Black Kings.
Yeah, no shade to y'all.
I love you.
There's nobody
she
better
does
than
too,
y'all.
Just not romantically.
There's nobody better than a Black man on this earth.
No, period.
But personally, for me, I have a lot of traumas, and
Valid.
that's just me and my own prerogative.
Yeah.
Growing up, I've always been attracted to white men. Mm-hmm. Like my first crushes. Going back to the question that I asked you, when was the first time that you felt like you weren't desirable? That kindergarten, literally.
Got you.
I just never pursued white men because I had that already in me, like they're not gonna want a fat bitch. You know what I mean? Like, they want somebody that's stick thin, ain't got no ass, barely got some titties, and maybe if they do, they gotta be fake. You know what I mean? They definitely not checking for no black big girl. You know what I mean? So I like pushed it out of my head for a while. In the past couple years, I've been healing from trauma and growing and trying to get back to myself, and I realized, like, no, that's what I want. Like, that's what I like, and that's what I want, and I will pursue that. And it's been, I mean, men are men. You know what I mean?
Dating is dating.
It's been a experience, but it has the quality of experience for me personally has been better.
Now, to go off of what you're saying, although I don't date white men, I do think when I'm out in public, that is who's approaching me more often than not. Yeah. Like, in terms of, like, if I'm going out to the club or, like, going out to dinner or whatever it may be, like, I am mainly being approached by white men. Which is interesting to me, because that's not what I expect.
If this sounds crazy, but even within, like, a sexual thing, white men are, like, niggas never really ate my coochie, right?
Oh, this pussy getting ate from the front to the back.
See, niggas wasn't doing that.
Root to tip.
It's like they was afraid of the fat vagina. Like, and not even the fat, but just everything around it. Where
I love Felisha, but she alone on this one, y'all. I'm sorry.
Well, y'all wasn't eating my coochie, so what the fuck? Yeah. But these,
off the bone.
I mean, the white man, the white man eat it from the rooter to the tutor.
Do they?
And okay, they do a lot of.
I just gotta say, because you know I love bringing this up. You ever had a man blow bubbles in your shit? Because, like, girl, listen, y'all don't know, like, y'all think fat bitches don't get down, but look, they be blowing bubbles in our shit.
Blowing bubbles with our shit.
With it, okay? And it makes, listen, let me stop. This is the first episode. I don't want to do too much.
All right.
We too late, though. I done talked about Chipotle.
All right, before we get ourselves in trouble, let's go to the next one. This one is talking about weight stigma in romantic relationships. So, a study of 57 couples, they were either dating or married, showed that heavier women tend to report lower relationship quality. Male partners rated heavier women as less attractive and believed they did not match their partner's attractiveness ideal. Heavier women anticipated that their partners would view them as less warm/trustworthy due to weight, which I thought this was a very interesting, because this is, I mean, you're already in a relationship. You're not even single. You're a bigger person existing in a partnership already. So to think that you're not attractive to your partner, you know, like.
I also think in the ways in which they said it, they said that they anticipated that their partners would not view them as less warm or trustworthy.
Would view them,
they would view them in that way. And I've always felt that.
That's a character thing. Yeah, that's
But I
weird.
also, not only is that a character thing, I've also felt like as a fat woman, I've always felt more susceptible to people taking advantage of me because they found me as trustworthy or too warm or too accepting.
Same.
So it's an interesting perspective.
It is.
For sure.
It definitely is. So I think it's interesting how fat people can feel insecure about whether their partner respects their attractiveness, like publicly versus privately.
I think the fat dating insecurity is a two-way street for sure. I don't think it's just the person that is the standard size in the relationships that's perpetuating the insecurity. But I also don't think that they're necessarily like helping to negate it either.
Right.
You know?
Yeah, very, very interesting. It's just, even in relationships, heavier women believe that they're viewed as less attractive by their partner's idea. Like, if they don't really want me, if another person were to come along, a smaller person, they would leave me. I think that's insane.
Now, I do want to bring this up, and I don't know, because I know both of our fathers are in our lives, and my dad has always, for the most part, dated fat women. Like, that has been my dad's MO. I remember, like, a lot of his girlfriends having conversations with them as I was younger, so I can't necessarily say, like, I know everything about them, but hearing how my dad kind of would, like, make them feel insecure if they got too skinny or got too big or got, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there was a lot of...
he liked bigger women, but they couldn't be too big.
They couldn't be too big. They couldn't be sloppy. They couldn't be a certain way. The statistic is just interesting to hear how, like, it's frustrating to think that weight is such a factor in dating. It's like, why can't we just be in a relationship?
Why does it matter? I don't know. I think that's very, very weird. If I want to evolve and better myself, right? You know what I mean? Living a more healthier, balanced lifestyle would just result in losing weight, maybe not even on purpose. It's like, what is real love? That doesn't seem like that's genuine love.
No. For real.
Another study, and this one involved 786 high school students. Boys emphasized thinness in partners more than girls did. There was a low comfort in dating very overweight partners, especially amongst most young male students, which I think is interesting because we talked about us both being adolescents and having those things happen to us. And I think that just the study alone shows the early conditioning and why when we reach adulthood, many people don't want fat people. They feel shame, they feel discomfort, even acknowledging if they are attracted to us. I think it starts early. We're not just fighting a stigma as adults. I mean, we grow up fighting the stigma.
I agree with that.
We were born into this stigma, especially I know I have been overweight since I was 5 years old, since I was in kindergarten.
Oh, yeah.
So it's just like, it didn't start here and it doesn't end here. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and especially with the school stuff too. I don't think I started dating, like truly going on dates until I was out of high school.
Yeah.
Like I think any of the relationships that I had while I was in high school was very secretive. Almost, they were like shadow relationships where like neither of us could really say we were doing anything, but like it was very obvious that there was attraction there, but there was no public acting on that, especially if it was serious. Like that was just not a thing.
Yeah.
So it doesn't surprise me that is still someone's outlook, and I think that kids are so innocent too. Like I've been called fat by a kid, but I think that there's a difference between like a 4-year-old saying I'm fat as a descriptive word as like a high schooler saying it as like a being fearful of what society might like.
I have to ask
what that means. You know
I
what
do
mean?
have to ask, do you feel like because we didn't have relationships while we were in school, do you think that delayed us when we got into relationships in adulthood? Like,
yes and no.
What's your take?
I think it delayed us, yes, because there were a lot of bumps in the road that I had to go through with my partner, and I still have not had like a long-term relationship. Like I'm 27 now. My friends always are like, you're just gonna fall in love one time and that's just gonna be what it is. Because I haven't gone through those bumps in the road, like that might be hard for my partner long-term to kind of help me go through just the awkwardness of being in a relationship. But on the other side, because I have not had to compromise or learn that I was compromising in the first place after I was with somebody, like I know what I want. It's even harder now for me to date because I know what I want. I'm comfortable with myself. You're not just about to get me to just, settle for anything. I was never going to settle in the first place, but especially now that I'm so used to like being in my ways, I think someone's going to really have to present that they love me for me to make me want to do any type of dating seriously in the first place.
I feel like it stunted me. I feel like in those formative years when you're in a relationship, you get to learn how to be in a relationship. Almost healthy boundaries because your parents are, they have to kind of be involved in a sense. I feel like, so I didn't have any relationships during school besides when I was in 6th grade. I remember when we broke up. We did not break up because we wanted to break up. I remember that protection thing. I remember I come from trauma. So I'm a very hyper-vigilant person, so I'm constantly watching and hearing and listening for cues around me. I remember these girls, they were bullying me. They, would bully me. And I remember them getting in his ear and saying something. And I knew that he was going to break up with me. I knew he was. Yeah. So I remember getting into math class, and I wrote that note real fast and, sent it to him, Yeah. And he was like, oh, I was going to say the same thing. I knew, and we've always were good friends, but that was the only relationship I had. Yeah. You know what I mean? And that was it. And then I get into a relationship in college, and I'm like obsessed with you know what I mean? Like it's just like it's an unhealthy. That's my fear. Yeah. So it was, and it was just like trying to. I don't know. It was like I don't know how to do this, and I feel so insecure because nobody has ever wanted me for me. So it was just a bad time. It was just a bad time. I think it does affect. Not being able to date in high school because of other people's views.
I think it's just a time where you're like. People expect you to bump your knees a little bit. Yeah. And it's awkward when you because of society.
Yeah, and you don't even get the chance.
Yeah. Like, I think when I tell people that I have not been in a long-term relationship, especially as a fat woman, it's always like, it's either really expected or it's like, this bitch is going to be single forever. You know what I mean? Like, there's no in between to it.
No, for real.
I think if I dated in high school, I agree with you. Like, it would have been better. But I do think a part of it has to still do with the fact that, like, it's hard to date in general as a woman, as a black woman. But I do think dating as a fat woman, if you are trying to love yourself, protect yourself, like, I think it's just harder to knock down our walls. Yes. And to actually, like, get into those relationships, whether it is from our own insecurity, whether it is from being afraid of society or whatever that may be. I think that if we talk to a lot of fat women, I think they would agree with both of us in that. Like, it's just, even if I did date in high school, I don't think that the way I dated now as an adult would be any different. Yeah. I really do think that, like, especially because it's not just my body that influences the way I date. Like, it's also the, examples of love that I had as a child, the examples of my partner that they had as well. Like, I think that still all plays a factor in the first place. I don't think that it would be dramatically different. I think that I would maybe kind of like, like you've never worked a job before, so you gotta like learn everything for the first time. Like, I think in that aspect it's gonna be difficult, but I don't think the type of way I would show up in that relationship would be different.
That's possibly because you might be more grounded than I than I was,
I hear you.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
But that's what I'm saying, though. I think because I've been alone for so long, it's been easier to, like, I've done a lot of work on myself.
Right.
And maybe too much at times.
No,
you know what I mean? Like,
no.
I don't, you know what I mean? Like, but I think for that reason, it could be really great, but also almost too protecting.
Yeah. The next stats that we have, one study looked at how facial attractiveness combined with body weight influences how people attribute personality traits. Overweight/less attractive models were often judged more negatively than overweight/more attractive ones, which is insane. So more attractive faces mitigate some negative assumptions, but the weight stigma often persists. So like, but you have a pretty face, but bitch, I'm still fat. And y'all are still going to put my weight over my face, and that's where you're so pretty for a big girl comes from.
Yeah, because I've had
Or you'd be so much prettier if you lost weight.
Oh, I hate that. Have you ever had a man pursue you, or anyone in general? Have you ever had like a partner pursue you, and it's almost like they're trying to take you to the gym?
No.
You've never had that?
I have not.
Oh, I've had that.
Yeah, I have.
Yes.
I've had where I've expressed to my partner that I want to make changes, and he like paid for my gym membership, and we went all the time, but not like, oh hell no.
Yeah, the experience I had, this man, he's a friend, so I'm not gonna like go too hard on him, but the first time we met, and this is someone that like actively will say like, oh, like he's very physically beautiful, but will say that he wasn't always beautiful, and that like he was like the nerdy boy that got high.
Okay.
And so he tries to make it seem like he understands what it's like to be a fat person, and to a certain extent he understands that, like what it's like to be different. He is a hot man now, and he's always been a man in the first place. The first time we were kind of hanging around and really had a conversation, I remember him being like you don't just get tired of that shit?
Tired of what shit?
Literally looking me dead in my eyes and just being like you gonna get tired of that one day. Yes, and it's like, I think you want me to be tired of that, or it would make you more comfortable with how attracted you are to me, because this is someone that maybe an hour beforehand was trying to show me their private parts. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, I think that because why do I need to change myself to correct how you're attracted to me? I think that's the reality of this statistic, in terms of like, people will be so physically attracted to us because of how our faces are. We're two beautiful women. I think that we both experience that to a certain extent. But the minute they realize that they really are attracted to you, they're trying to fix you to fit their image.
Oh yeah, to make themselves feel better about like
to justify the desire.
Yes.
It's like
why do you feel the need
this
to
man's
justify
still calling my
yourself?
phone. I just want to say that, and I'm still fat. Ain't shit changed, okay? That attraction doesn't go away, you know. And also, let me just say this too. I asked this man to take me to the gym, y'all. Crickets. Fucking crickets. I'm saying we were around someone that was also a personal trainer, got them into the conversation. I really think that in their fucked up brain, they thought that they were trying to help me. I know they're going to watch this episode because they're supportive in that way.
But why do you think that's helpful? Like, why would they think that is like...
I truly think that standard size people look at fat people and just assume that we don't even know what it takes to lose weight. I feel like...
Bitch, I've been trying to lose weight since the motherfucking 5th grade hoe. I could be a motherfucking personal trainer if I want to.
But also, bitch, you didn't go to fat camp. I did, bitch. I got the nutritional facts. I know what it takes to do it.
Yeah, just because I don't apply
bitch,
them.
What the fuck? How you gonna tell me, bitch? Me and you age go like this, bitch. Like what?
Yeah.
That's the craziest part, too. Is
I think I hate when people come up to me in the gym and they try to bitch.
Or you fist bump me, bitch. Leave me alone. I didn't ask that bullshit.
If you keep it up,
bitch.
You keep it up, girl.
I've been in this bitch for months, bitch. Where you been at? It's your first day in the gym.
That ass. You just seen me, bitch? I'm in this motherfucker 3 times a week.
Man, I can't stand the fist bump. That's
I could do a burpee, bitch.
Bro.
I just don't want to because that's unnecessary.
Like, no.
I could get my heart rate up just lifting. I don't need to
the
hop,
gym
jump, skip, and
what pisses me off about the gym
knees.
conversation too, in terms of attractiveness,
because I
why
think
the hell you looking? You don't even know how much time I done put in the gym, and you looking at me
because they get to lead with their looks. We have to lead with something else, and God forbid if we lead with our looks.
If I wasn't funny, if I wasn't beautiful first, right? You had to want to look at me in the first place. You had to want to be able. I had to be approachable. If I wasn't beautiful,
I had to be an acceptable fat.
Exactly.
At first.
Behind that, if I wasn't humorous or didn't have a certain type of bright personality, I don't get to just be the bitch.
Yeah.
I don't get to be the quiet person in the back of the room. Without those things, I'm lucky to even be acknowledged. You know what I'm saying? Right. I'm fighting to just be seen in the room. Where, like you said, with standard sized people, they literally just have to exist. And I think that that's all I want to do. I just want to exist.
And that'd be okay.
I want to go to the gym because I like to go to the gym and not have someone assume that I'm finally deciding to take this chapter in my life and flip it over. Like,
you don't know. I could have been 700 pounds and I lost 4 of them.
And I'm throwing these weights so I don't throw you. How about that?
Yeah.
How about that?
It's the audacity.
Skinny bitch with the fist bump.
Standard size people have have a lot of audacity when it comes to fat people. It's just the audacity. It really is.
Child.
But to go back more on this, people do judge overweight, less attractive faces more harshly.
Can I ask a question
Sure.
while we're on this topic? Do you think your experience as a fat woman has been easier because you're attractive?
Absolutely. Absolutely. I have to recognize that. I think my experience as a fat woman has been different because I am light-skinned, because I have an attractive face, and because I am a shapely fat woman.
Yeah.
And that's where they get that cute fat. Because I have a smaller waist, a fat ass, and larger hips. I remember when somebody said that because they were like, they were talking about another big body person that we work with and why they were wearing that. They were wearing exercise clothes. They were wearing leggings and a shirt, just a shirt. And they were like, why aren't they wearing that? And I was like, I wear that. Like literally was wearing something so similar.
It's different when you do it.
But you're cute fat.
Can't stand it.
What the fuck does that even mean?
What does it mean?
And maybe at the time it made me feel better.
Because any type of acceptance feels good.
I still said out loud, that don't make no damn sense.
It does.
Even if it made me feel better, I'ma still call out this. What
weird.
does that even mean?
Yes.
Like,
what does that mean?
Because I carry a lot of weight in my belly, but just because she's a bigger woman that carries a lot of weight in her belly, she can't wear a fucking pair of leggings, bitch.
And also,
we in this motherfucker packing packages. Why does it matter?
That person that was going to work that day really gave a fuck what you thought about when she put them motherfucking leggings on?
And this was coming from a fat man. A nigga with hips. Shaped like a auntie.
Shaped like your mama. Your damn mama.
Talking about cute fat. Nigga, you not even cute.
Nigga,
period.
You just fat, bitch. Like, what the fuck?
To round out, the next and last stat, the final stat we're going to get into is a study. It's misperceptions of opposite sex preferences for thinness and muscularity. And this found that people often think that others prefer thinner partners more often than they actually do prefer.
Yes.
Women who believe men prefer lower BMI have more dissatisfaction with their own bodies. 85% of single men would date heavy women, but 90% of single women believe men can't see past a few extra pounds. It's the internalization.
For one, but I do think too, when we're talking about bigger women, there is a stop point. When we're talking about bigger people in general, there is a spectrum.
Like how big will you go?
Literally. Like, I do think that a lot of people will date bigger people, but I think that there's a stopping point in how big that will go. And that might be more preference than anything else. But sometimes I do think it comes out of, like, what they're influenced by. If you met the love of your life, you know what I'm saying, and this person marks everything off your list, but is just overweight, does that unqualify them? Or just because they're past the weight that you're willing to accept, does that now disqualify them from being in a relationship with you? When you say that statistic out loud, that's what it makes me think of, truly.
I think we get in our own heads and we can kick ourselves in the ass, and do
for sure too.
Disservice to ourselves. That is just what society has given us, right? Like the shows we watch, the media that we consume is like nobody will want a fat person. Nobody wants us, right?
Parker was out chasing what's his ass?
Professor Ogilvy
for years.
Hell no.
And then he
gonna wait till the.
And then he finally gave her some. You wanted that woman that whole time, Ogilvy.
Fuck that nigga. You gonna come up in my motherfucking wedding when I finally find somebody talk about that you love me? Please. I'm pissed for Nikki. I'm pissed for her.
I'm about to say, you felt that, huh?
I did.
Like,
I'm passionate.
No, because I feel you. It was just wild to think that, like, that was what, early 2000s, late 90s type shit. Like, that was our childhood.
It's hard to not internalize this shit.
Especially when you're a child consuming it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bridget Jones' Diaries.
And then, too, you had to think.
Monica and Friends when she was fat.
What was up with the fat suits? And where do y'all keep them now?
We internalize the wrong assumptions about what other people want solely based on our own insecurity.
Now, I do agree with that from my own personal experience as well, too. Because there's definitely been people that I think have tried to date me that I've kind of just been like, no. No, that's a lie. You didn't really want to date me. Like, my mom, she was one of those moms that was like, you don't want to date nobody that's scared of you looking like the number 10.
Bitch, fuck you. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to call your mom bitch.
I wish I could see that. Imagine your mother telling you that. Y'all wonder why I ain't date nobody. I'm scared.
I am terrified.
I am petrified, if you will.
What?
I'm started in. But no, for real. Like, so imagine, like, I do love a pretty man, and what's that TikTok where, like, pretty bitches love me type shit.
Right.
Like, pretty men love me too, and I feel like a lot of times when I've been encountered in public, I've definitely been like, they might. And it's not because I don't love myself. It's more of like, that's a lie. They're lying.
Or just like not wanting to. I think a couple weeks ago I told you about a situation where I was like, I'm not sure if I want to say something because he looks like he dates white, blonde, petite women.
The assumption.
Yeah.
It's real.
It is real.
As we do more of these episodes, like, I hope that we really do use this as therapy and learn to grow from these. Like, I really hope that I take this and grow in my own dating life from it. I do think that the assumptions that we also put on the straight community and on, especially when we're dating people that are in that community as well, I think that we end up hurting ourselves.
Yeah, self-sabotage.
Like the statistic says. Yeah. Like, I have a very avoidant attachment style, and a lot of that, you know, forces me to be someone that does self-sabotage. And I think because I'm a bigger person, I think I would always have an avoidant attachment style because of the examples I had.
Right.
Because I'm a bigger person, I think it makes it easier to use that as a, like, driving force.
shield.
Like, no. Like, no. He only dates the baddies that are not big. Or, like, you know what I'm saying? Or, like, just convincing myself that he might fuck me, but he's not going to take me home. Or, you know, and it's like, maybe he would.
Yeah.
Like, you know.
That's not fair to...
That's not fair to him or me.
Absolutely.
Especially me.
Absolutely.
You know? Yeah.
Absolutely.
So if you see me out in the streets, try again.
And holla at that nigga. Big women.
I know.
Holla at that nigga.
That's the thing, though. You get me drunk enough, I will. Give me one margarita. That's all it takes. But I'm going to fuck you. I'm not going to be with you. And that's my problem. And that's my truth. I'm trying. This is AA and I'm working on it.
This is THA.
Yeah. Don't be trying to fuck me out in public either, bitch. Don't try it. I might do it, though.
So this next segment is, I think, our favorite. I know that we've already said that we like a lot of the segments that we've introduced, but I think right. No, but I think this is really our favorite.
No, for real.
Like, I think collectively this is our favorite. This is the weigh-in. This is where we give the floor to our listeners. This is where space is safe and community is made. You can send in your listener letters asking for advice. You want to rant, spark further discussion, build off of something we've already talked about today, don't hesitate. Since this is our first episode, and obviously you guys will now be sending us listener letters, we decided to drop a few questions in our social media. Go follow us at Under the Weight of It All Pod on IG, please. It'd be greatly appreciated. So yeah, we're just going to go over the questions that we asked and some of the answers that we got.
We had a stat come back from you guys. One of the questions we asked was, have you ever lowered your standards to be chosen? Out of 100%, we had 91% say yes, and only 9% said no. And that was out of keeping it cute. It was only 11 people getting back to us, but we're so grateful for that. I think in terms of lowering our standards, I don't think it matters size-wise. I think we've all had to lower our standards at some point, for sure. Yes. And maybe that was just out of, like, you love this person so much that you're willing to accept some parts of them that you maybe wouldn't have with someone else.
Yeah.
I also love that there was someone that said no to that, though. Like, I love that, like, we all kind of assume that everyone has, like, our shared experience, and that everyone maybe, like, I do the same shit where I'm like, everyone knows how I feel because we all live the same life. And a lot of times we are mirrors to each other, but people's experiences differ. So it's cool to see that there's not someone that is, you know, choosing someone else's standards over their self. But I think as fat women, we're expected to. Yeah. And it's surprising when we don't.
It's not even like they just assume that that's.
Oh, for sure.
You know?
Yeah.
That's what we're on. I don't know. I feel like, I don't know if I've intentionally settled, like, oh, I've been so desperate for a partner that I'm looking for somebody, and but I have been in a situation where I've been into, you know, already talking to this person or in a relationship, and then I'm like, oh, I want something here, and they're like, there. Am I settling?
You don't know.
Is it okay that I'm settling? Am I just accepting this person where they are, and that's, you know, me wanting to grow and be willing to grow with this person? Or am I settling because I'm afraid to put myself back out there and go through, you know, the trenches of fucking dating? You know what I mean? I mean, honestly, I would say, like, my last heteronormative relationship, it was like that. He was a great guy. Yeah. On paper. He was a good person. He had a lot of trauma that he wasn't willing to even see, you know, or admit that, you know, if you have two fucking alcoholic parents, you got trauma. You can't literally. You can't look me in my face and say, no, that doesn't affect me. Bullshit. Literally. You don't want it to affect you, so you're saying it doesn't, but it does.
A healed person would admit that it did.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. And it was just a lot of differences with emotional maturity and processing where I'm like, but I'm gonna grow with him and I'm gonna work with him. No. I am too far ahead mentally and emotionally to be with somebody that is stagnant and won't even acknowledge that they need, you know, to grow.
I like the way you put that because I do think a lot of what you're saying has to do with your own personal boundaries. Yes. And I think that this question, although society's aspect, I think that from a society's scale, they would assume because we're fat-bodied women that we would just, you know, kind of accept whatever standard we're given. Scraps. But I think that the question is a lot more in depth than that. Like, I think it's based off of the person you're with, We've all experienced love bombing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think it's the way the relationship presents itself to you in the forefront and the way it plays out after. And putting weight to it in the first place is discounting the relationship and not allowing it to grow in the ways that it should or shouldn't. I think the whole point of this is saying that it doesn't matter if you're fat. Your standards should be your standards regardless of where you're at. And I love that the people that answered this question on our personal page, not everybody was fat. And honestly, the person that said no was a mid-sized person. They were not someone that would necessarily be deemed small. They're not someone that I think would consider themselves like a skinny person. But I've seen them in relationships just as like a fly on the wall. And yeah, no, she gets what she wants.
Yeah.
And I respect that. And I don't think that it has anything to do with her size.
And I also think it's about what you will accept and the attitude that you show up into your relationship. Like, there's absolutely things that I would accept. I mean, even just how to speak to a partner, arguing with a partner. I would accept that and want to do the banter and the back and forth. And now you won't even raise your voice at me.
The standards change over time.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Like, even without me being in a relationship, I know for a fact the things that I would have accepted at my 18, 19, early 20-year-old self compared to me now at 27, 100% different.
Yeah.
100% different. I would have accepted whatever crumbs came out that damn box. You know what I'm saying? And now there's a standard.
And it's also growing as growing in yourself and knowing what you want and not being afraid to ask for that, and also knowing that you deserve it.
Yeah. And knowing that it might change.
Yeah.
Like, who knows what either of us will want in the next 5-10 years.
No, dead ass.
Yeah,
We also asked, do you think fat women are over-sexualized or desexualized?
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Both of them.
Yes. I'm sexy till I say I'm sexy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm sexy to everyone else until I admit that I'm... Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I am sexy.
So I think that we had a lot of interesting replies. Some are saying, yes, we're over-sexualized, just period. Some are saying desexualized publicly, over-sexualized privately.
I love that.
No one wants to be seen with you in public, but there's often a certain expectation to be anything goes object to them in the bedroom. So
how do you... That specific answer, I think I love the most out of everything you just read.
We are desexualized and over-sexualized at the same damn time.
And I think the way the person put it that was specifically talking about bedroom situations, I have been with people that, especially in my younger years, that barely wanted to give me a hug. Do you know what I'm saying? But when clothes were off and we were in that type of situation, it was a completely different person. Like, the type of desire that, like, they wanted from me, it was very obvious that I was being objectified more than I was actually being desired.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I don't know if I just blame that person for that. I think a lot of that is just the way that they were trained to view fat women in the first place.
I think
women in the first place.
Yeah, societally, we are desexualized because they don't want to see us as sexual beings because, ew.
Yeah,
who would want to have sex with us? Yeah, right.
But there's a category, like, because what we right here, Because what I also search it up, bitch. I love a BBW.
And I think, especially if you are, and I will speak for myself as a plus size woman that is curvy, full figured, has titties, ass, whatever. That's not all I'm good for, but that's all I'm good for.
I know what you mean, though.
You know what I mean? Like, nobody really ever wants to get to know me past my body.
Yeah.
And not even in a fat way, but just in a, like, I like your sexy parts. Like, they fit what I want in the bed, but, like, I don't give a fuck what you got going on.
I agree with that.
You know what I mean?
It's always surprising when someone actually asks me what I like.
Yeah.
And not even just from, like, a professional aspect, but just genuinely, like, what do I like? Like, what personal things do I like? I don't think that I've experienced that. Like, seriously, dating fat is so fucking interesting. I know it's not just the fat experience. I know it's, like, most people that, you know, maybe are not society's aspect of beautiful experience it, but it is so fucking wild to be dating someone that you know for a fact wants to have sex with you. You can see that burning passion in their eyes, but the minute you, like, leave the threshold of your front door, they're, like, walking 2 feet away from you, or, like, they're talking down to their friends about you, or, like, trying to find ways to separate themselves from you, but in the private can't be more enmeshed in you. You know what I'm saying? It's a interesting thing, because I think
it's a shame.
It is shameful,
it's
and
shame.
I've learned
their shame makes us feel shame.
Exactly. When I was younger, I would accept that. Like, I literally remember being younger and being like I was the other woman, which I don't know if I want to go, like, too deep into that, but like, I was the other woman at one point, and I remember being like, I don't think I ever said this out loud, but almost convincing myself that was okay. Like, being like, like,
I've been there.
Like, oh, it's something. You know what I'm saying? It's better than nothing. Like, I'm already a fat woman. Like, not that I should be grateful, but damn near. Like, I should just be happy to, like, be talked to. Then it's like, why am I okay with being sexualized by this person that very much doesn't deserve it just to have attention? It's like, that can't, you know. Like, I don't know.
Shit's weird.
I know. It's like, just eat my ass because you want to.
Right.
And because you love me. It's like, I still want you to eat my ass. I just want you to love me when you do it.
You ain't even gotta love me. Just like me enough to want to know who I am as a person and appreciate that.
Like, this is the pettiest question ever, but, and I swear the next person that dates me, if they ever watch this, they will ask me this just because of this. But I swear to you, my favorite question is if, like, no one's ever asked me what my favorite color is. Like, no one's ever, like, the simple shit, like the shit that you ask your, like, first grade friend when you, like, meet them for the first time just to break the ice. Like, it's always like, your throat wet. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's always like, excuse me? Like, what kind of food you like? Like, it's never, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's never like, what was it like for you growing up? Like, what was, like, what do you like? What are your interests? Like, what makes you tick? You know what I'm saying? And then when they do find out, it's like they're surprised that I have a personality.
Right. Or I have interests.
It's like, oh, you got thoughts and shit. That's crazy, girl. I thought you was just an ass and a mouth.
Right.
Like,
yeah. If you like to go on a hike, you can walk. That's nuts.
Girl.
Well, if you want your voice to be heard, if you need dating advice, if your mother-in-law gave you another backhanded compliment, you want to work on presenting more confidently, did someone say some fucked up shit to you and you want to cuss them out, don't give them the satisfaction and send it to us. We'll work through this together. Please send in your weigh-ins to undertheweightofitallpod@gmail.com. Please put in the subject title, weigh in, and then put your subject, include your name, don't include your name. If you don't want it read on the pod, we will not do that. Just send them in, whatever you want. We are here to talk.
And even if you don't want us to read it, please still send it.
Yeah,
like,
even if you just want personal advice from me and Karrington, we could definitely do that. Interact with us.
Don't think this is just
and we'll
y'all are
interact
gonna
with you
watch
back.
us. Exactly,
Yeah, like this is coming. It does not end here. It does not stop here. Let's keep this going.
This podcast is just not for us. Like, we want this to be a platform for you guys to be able to share your stories as well. So
because we don't have one of these.
Like, there's literally no
podcast
of fat people being themselves, talking about their experiences in the same way that any other notable podcast does.
Yeah.
And we hope that this really grows into being something that becomes a safe space, a genuine safe space, not the bullshit one that we have on Instagram, not the fake one that we hear influencers have to be able to market themselves and build a platform. Like, this is real. This is a real community, and we really hope you guys stick around with us.
Absolutely. We're excited to hear from you guys. We're excited to grow with you guys. We're excited to do this for you guys. We deserve a platform. We deserve a voice, and we deserve to be heard and seen.
And the minute we stop showing up is the minute we let other people control our narrative, you know?
Absolutely.
So I think it's important that we continue to keep doing this work.
It's bigger than us.
Quite literally.
And that says a lot, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, literally.
Send in your shit. Send your shit in.
Send it, bitch. Do it right now if I cut you out. All right. I want to kind of close out our podcast here. So for our final segment, we have our food for thought. And this is where we want to leave, fat or not, we want to give you guys something to chew on. So our episode was called Fat Bitches Need Love. And I think when we start this episode out, that comes from a sarcastic viewpoint of kind of like, oh, like, fat bitches need love too. You know, like don't forget about the fat bitches. But I really want us to think about that statement and take it to heart. Everyone needs love, especially right now in a time where the narrative is for us to be divisive, for us to dislike each other for our differences, and to click up into being able to, you know, further that discourse. Essentially, like, I want us to remember that not only do fat bitches need love, because we do, but we all need love, and we need to remind ourselves to be loving to our neighbors, regardless of their differences, regardless of how you feel about them. You don't have to like me, but you do need to respect me as a human, because that's all that I ask for.
And respect my choice and my body. Thank you guys for tuning in to Under the Weight of It All podcast. Please be sure to follow, rate, subscribe, and leave a review wherever you listen to your podcasts. If you are a visual podcast consumer, please make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit that little bell so you do not miss an episode or an opportunity to look at us for an hour, because we are some pretty ass big bitches. Follow us on IG, Under the Weight of It All Pod, and on TikTok, UTWOIA Pod.
That is definitely where you're gonna find more of Felisha and I's personality on our TikTok. So if you're curious of that, as well as meeting our production team in the background, LA, you guys definitely want to see them as well.
Thank you to our production team. We would not be here.
They're literally amazing. You don't even know.
Thank you to we have a morale booster on set. We have a mascot. Her name is Clementine. And she's such a cute booty girl.
I can't wait for you guys to meet Clementine. She's precious. Come on.
Karrington, where can they find you at?
You can find me at Karrington Karrington Allure on both TikTok and on Instagram. Please DM me if you want to have a conversation.
All right, and you can follow me on IG at I am Felisha Alexus. Tell your fat friends, tell your short friends, tell your disabled friends. This one is for anybody who has ever felt othered. Just warn them that this is not no body positive bullshit. This is some real talk shit. See you next week.
Bye, guys.